Well, here we go. We have some major news, reveals, artworks, the manga for OP-07 that just dropped in a trailer that was just announced. And oh man, we got so much. We have been getting news over the past 2 weeks. Haven't had time to catch up with everything, but now they drop a massive trailer. We're gonna go through it, go through every single one of the big news that's just been out. But the biggest takeaway is that we finally figured out the manga rare for this set, and it's none other than Manga Boa HANCOCK. We'll talk about more on Manga Boa and the implications on what's gonna happen in OP-07. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, let's just get into all the OP-07 news that just dropped in the new trailer. Oh my god, let's go. All right, so first up, the trailer itself. We're just gonna go through it once and then we're gonna pause at certain things. Banger trailer though. The soundtrack in this, it's really great, indicative of the Egghead Island arc. So there's going to be a lot of Egghead Island influences that we already know. One of them, the main alternate arts, is the SR Luffy, and all the others, all the Straw Hats are here as well. So we're gonna pause, we're gonna talk about it later on, but one of the leaders, Vega Punk, we already know this, and they are reverting back to the OP-04/EV-01 style of leaders. You can see Vega Punk with all the satellites, and here are all the satellites. So freaking awesome. I'm glad they're going back to this style. I hope they keep to this style moving forward. I think it's the crowd favorite instead of the faces. Bonnie with Kuma, oh man, if you know, you know, you gotta have that on day one. And we got a Bonnie alternate art and a Basil Hawkins, as well as Urok as well. Boa HANCOCK leader, definitely a chase for most collectors out there, as well as the 7 Warlords alternate arts, including Boa HANCOCK. My band Jinbei is there, and of course the highlight, the #1 thing, is the Foxy Pirates is making its way back into the game, or into the game. There you got Foxy and the alternate art leader, yeah, a few Afro Luffy's here. So immediately this is the best set in the entirety of One Piece card game. Dragon has an alternate art. Love the I can't wait to pause and like talk a little bit about it. The secret rares are Sabo and Ace, and there was a lot of speculation recently, but we'll talk about that later. And then here are SPs for the set. Once again, great selection, great artwork, some other alternate arts, and then they are wrapping up the trailer with the announcement. First of all, the release date 24th of Feb. Damn, it's actually in like 2 weeks. That's crazy. And of course, the biggest chase of the set, and they reveal it here, it's none other than Manga Boa HANCOCK. Insane that this card is even a thing. Noah was right all along. So we're gonna kind of just pause at certain parts, starting with the this particular screenshot right here. You can see the entirety of like, oh, I'm blocking my girl, sorry. All right, I'm gonna move myself a little bit because I don't want to block my girl Nico Robin. But you have the whole Straw Hat with the Egghead Island drip. Frankie is an alternate art. It's a 2K counter as well, as you can see up there. We won't go into all the effects. We'll save that for a future video. But we do know that Frankie is getting an alternate art. Luffy is getting an alternate art. We got Jinbei, we got Usopp, Chopper, and of course Nico Robin. I wish Nico Robin had the alternate art, man. The Egghead outfit for Nico Robin, I mean, come on, man. And then we go over to the Vega Punks. So let's take a look at Vega Punk's alternate leader. Once again, just absolutely incredible. The Vega Punk himself and all of the satellites behind him with the punk records at the artwork. It's just so good. Day one, actually I'm a day one Bonnie leader based on the alternate art. But I really would love to create a Vega Punk deck. And then you can see a little bit of these satellites as well. So we already know Lilith is going to get a super rare. So this is Lilith's alternate art. I'm pretty sure maybe the rest will, could get an alternate slot. We don't know. But they are all, the satellites are all in the game. Lilith looks great. I mean, looking respectfully, OP stands for Opai card game, right? Anyway, moving on to the CP0 stuff. So we got Rob Lucci as another leader, this time in his Zoan fruit form, and with Kaku and Stussy at the back. Just, the trio that came to Egghead Island. It's going to be full of spoilers, this video. I do apologize. But yeah, CP0. And then also we got a Lucci rare. We got a Kaku rare, which once again, the effects will go through another time. And we already know Stussy is going to get a super rare. So here is the alternate art. Looks great for Stussy fans out there. This one, my personal favorite, is Bonnie and Kuma at the back. This is hands down a day one leader, not only to play but to like purchase, because there's just so much sentimental value in this card alone. If you have caught up with the Egghead Island art, you know. Yeah, if you have already caught up with the manga, and I hope you guys are, because spoilers are gonna come either way at this game. this card is just like super emotional, man. I mean, like, I love it. So like, definitely a day one card. But yeah, with the supernovas, there are a few, you know, Bonnie is gonna get her own alternate art because I think Bonnie's a super rare, Basil Hawkins is super rare, and then we got Urok as well. Looks great. I think the Basil Hawkins ones looks really, really good. And Bad Bunny, yeah, you know, very thematic on her character. And I think let's just go to like the things that people are most excited about, which is the Shichibukai and Boa Hancock as a leader. So Boa, there's a little bit of Kuja Pirates motif at the back. You can see her sisters at the back, and then Boa front and center. Great alternate leader. And then we have a few alternate arts of the 7 Warlords. So we got Jinbei, my man Jinbei finally getting some love. A really great effect, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's essentially a great card for the Doflamingo players, being able to play another 4 cost. I know I'm not talking about effects, but I really like this Jinbei. Being able to play out another 4 cost like Shichibukai, a 7 Warlords of the Sea card is really, really powerful, and you can kind of bot swarm with Doflamingo. I kind of like that. Trafalgar Law is a 2k counter and also has a great alternate art. And everyone's favorite, Boa Hancock, looking real good. I think like, this is quite a cute alternate art. Not sure who the artist is, but I think this is going to be one of the chase as well. And then if we jump forward to everyone's favorite crew, which is the Foxy Pirates, and then you get Foxy and his other crewmates. Yeah, just I don't know why, but right now on this artwork, this little wood thing kind of really suggestive. I'm just gonna go past that. We have yes, we have the 2 alternate arts for Foxy Pirates. We already know of this alternate art, but Foxy has his own alternate, and it's the drip, the boxing drip during the arc itself, the Davy back fight. And then we got Afro Luffy, 100% the best card in the game already, OP-07, proving himself to be one of the best sets. And then we got Dragon, Revolutionary Army, Dragon himself, with all of the commanders at the back. You got Sabo right there, Flame Emperor, Ivankov, and the rest, Belobetti. This guy just freaks me out, man. The one on the left, oh my god, just the face, I don't know, just kind of scary. But yeah, Dragon has his own leader, and one of the things I'm excited about is that Dragon has an alternate art by Akira Egawa. You know, Akira Egawa is like the goated artist of One Piece, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm just glad that there's more artworks. So we gotta pause a little bit. It goes quite rapid fire at the end, but I believe this is Karina. It's a new film blocker, actually pretty good in Uta. But we'll talk about that later on. We do have an Otama alternate. Try to kind of find the frame. Oh, we got something special there, but let me just play it. There you go. So we do have an Otama alternate. This is a 2k counter searcher, by the way, for the Land of Wano. Does great stuff, great for Oden players. And then of course we got the Sengoku alternate art, which is a Shichibukai searcher, very cool. And then we got a Soba mask, great stuff. Look at that drip, man. Soba mask with the drip. So now let's go into the secret rare conversation. So with the 2 confirmed secret rares for this set are none other than Sabo and Ace, which is kind of weird. Because I thought it was going to be like 8-hit team because it's 500 years in the future, or maybe even like a 7 Warlords or Supernova team. Suddenly out of left field, we got Sabo and we got Ace. Not complaining. I mean, they are great and great choice for like secret rares. People were speculating that if we didn't get an SR, because EB01 got a super rare manga, that one of the slots would be from the secret. But since both of these cards already have their own respective manga rares, then of course it's pivoted. But now we have a confirmed answer. I'm gonna do a separate video talking about the effects of Ace and Sabo specifically, because I think the secret rares are worth talking about. So we're gonna pass it right now. But we're gonna take a look at the. Look at that. Look at the alternate art, man. Just, of course, like, it's just, imagine there's one Luffy card in the center and then these 2 cards like pointing at Luffy. Just great stuff. 100% love it. And if you are a fan of like Ace and Sabo, because they're brothers, then these are cards and that you have to collect. And black and yellow really on theme. Okay, and then let's move on to the SPs. Great selection. First of all, these SPs are so great. Okay, first we got the Okiku. I believe it's OP-01, but I gotta double check. And then we got the 3-cost Doflamingo blocker from OP-01 as well. We got the 1-cost 2000 power Izo searcher from OP-02. So Whitebeard players, you know, or Ace players, you can potentially search as well. I am blocking Nami, I'm sorry, so I'm going to move my camera a little bit to here. Boom. So we do have Isho of Fujitora hanging out with Green Bull. I love that these are moments from like the different moments from the anime, and you can see Okiku and Izo, they're kind of like back to back, like the artwork, so they're kind of linked in a way. And then yeah, Fujitora and Green Bull, and then you have one of my favorite artworks because it's a really great moment for Eustace Kid when he got captured by Kaido and got thrown in prison. It's the 5 cost 6000 Eustace Kid from OP-05 as well, so a really powerful card, great alternate art, and yeah, people are like clowning like, oh, Eustace Kid just getting his ass beat time and time again, but this is a great card. I love the artwork. And lastly, Nami and Otama, but it's actually Onami from OP-06. The Trigger Onami, just a really cracked card. Also a great card if you want to have like a playset of this. You should. It's really nice. It's really nice. So definitely collectible SPs. Great stuff. And now let's talk about the last card itself. That's right, the last card, the biggest chase of the set, is none other than OP-07's Manga Boa Hancock. This is insane. Like, okay, there's a few things. So this is our first ever waifu manga card. Two, we've kind of already, I was a little bit expecting it. There were leaks back then in the day about a Manga Boa Hancock card. I'll see if I can pull it up. And like we have already discussed like cryptic messages from our great friend YT Noah channel. And yeah, so now it's actually officially been confirmed. This is the SR Boa Hancock from this set from OP-07, and yeah, this is a great manga. I think yeah, I do believe that this is going to be one of the biggest chase ever for the One Piece card game, because not only is it Boa Hancock, you know, a waifu card, but it's great. I mean, is it gonna be more expensive than the Gear 5 Luffy? I doubt so. I think Gear 5 Luffy is definitely more iconic in a collector's sense, but first ever waifu manga. I am foreseeing like OP-07 is gonna be crazy for the VDs. People are just going to be going crazy for this to try and pull this Manga Boa Hancock. But yeah, overall, I think OP-07 artwork wise and the whole team 500 years in the future, it's great. Like this set looks really exciting, and like I can't wait for the Vega Punk stuff. I can't wait for the 7 Warlords and also the Supernovas, Bonnie as a leader, and of course the potential to chase the Manga Boa Hancock is insane. Okay, before I let you go, there are during the live stream, they did reveal how the leaders look like. Look at Bonnie, man. Look at the Kuma symbol at the back. Praise Kuma 100%. Great looking leader, by the way. It's like great collectible leaders. So that's a great thing moving forward. Hopefully they keep to this style. Gives more personality to the characters, I do believe. And there's a few other leaders that they showed off as well. The next leader being Vega Punk himself. Look at, oh my god, look at the colors. Look at how great the leader looks like. I love it, man. This Vega Punk leader, definitely a highly collectible one. If you're a fan of the Vega Punk and the Satellites, and you're a fan of like Egghead, you're caught up with the manga, this is definitely a great one to have. So awesome stuff. And of course the next one is yeah, everyone's favorite chase, Boa Hancock, the leader. Leader looks great. I think the heart motifs all around looks, yeah, fantastic. I think this is gonna be a chase for Noah. Noah's day one leader. No matter if it's good or bad, he says he's gonna play it. He's gonna get the alternate art. So I hope he does pull it, hopefully in his opening video, so that he can rightfully deserve to get a Boa Hancock. Here's a closer look of the Foxy Pirates leader. Ooh, the texture, love it. Colors, great. The texture for this one, I can't wait to see it in person. I think it looks really great. And I think they do reveal the others, so let's take a look. Here's a closer look at Dragon as the leader itself, with all of the revolutionary army at the back. We got Sabo, Ivankov, Belobati, so on and so forth. Dragon just looking like, you know, a CEO of a company. Boss. He's the boss man. Yeah, looks great. And lastly, I think for those like Rob Lucci, 100% could be is definitely a playable leader. So if you're a Rob Lucci fan and you're playing Rob Lucci, you should pick up this leader. I myself not a fan of the art. I think I don't know, just not doing it for me as compared to like Vega Punk and Bonnie. But it's still cool. For some reason, he looks super jacked here, like just super beefed up. Great card. Yeah, Rob Lucci fans, this is for you. So that's great. And we have one last look at a card that we want to showcase. Actually two card. So first is the alternate art of Boa Hancock. Just, oh man, looking awesome with the heart motifs, the texture. Boa fans, if you are a Boa fan, this is one for you. And we also have a reveal of how the manga Boa Hancock looks like. Just, you know, standard manga stuff. This card is, man, it's crazy to see him holding it. Insane. This is going to be worth a lot. I'm not sure what the bottom dollar of this card is, whether it's going to follow the other manga trends for the Japanese mangas, not talking about the English ones, but yeah, it's just insane and I love it. Manga Boa Hancock, guys. We're in the era now. Yeah, so let me know what you think about the OP-07 like alternate arts and news and all of that. What do you think about Manga Boa Hancock? Yeah, that's the most important question. Is it good for the game? Is it bad for the game? Are you gonna try and pick it up? I know there's a lot of Boa Hancock fans out there, so that's something that you have to look forward to. And hopefully everyone who opens up a case, who subscribes to my channel and opens up a case, gets to pull a Manga Boa Hancock for themselves. Well, that's it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of discussion video about what dropped in OP-07. I'm gonna talk more about the secret rares in a little bit in the next video. And then we're gonna round up all the super rares and talk about them then. Well, that's it for me for today. We'll get back to more of the card profiles, deck profiles. I do have some lined up, just need some time to edit them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.